In this example, let's find the domain of f of x equals 4 divided by x minus 2 in interval notation. Now recall, the domain is the set of all input values that you're allowed to plug into the function. In this case, an input is represented by x. Okay, so we've got the formula 4 divided by x minus 2. It's a fraction, so let's ask what we're not allowed to plug in. And hopefully it becomes clear that plugging in 2 would be an issue because you'd get division by 0. By the way, if you have a more complicated denominator, set it equal to 0 and solve. So in this case, x minus 2 equals 0, add 2 to both sides. X equals 2 is the value that we have to restrict from the domain. So the domain would be the set of all x except the value x equals 2. X does not equal 2. But how do we write that in interval notation? Well, if ever you're confused about how to write something in interval notation, make a number line graph. In this case, let's restrict the value of 2. I'll put 2 in the middle. Let's restrict that value, and I'm going to go back to some notation you've seen in the past, the open circle around the 2, to indicate that 2 is not included. But you can shade the rest of the number line. You're not going to have trouble plugging in any other value for x in the given formula. And so hopefully you can see that there's two intervals created here. The one from all the way to the left, all the way from negative infinity to 2. And then there's another interval from 2 to infinity. So we'll write both of those down. The left-hand interval is negative infinity, comma 2. Negative infinity all the way to 2. You never get to negative infinity. You never get to 2. So parentheses all around. And then the other interval is from 2 to infinity. 2, comma, infinity. You never get to either one. So parentheses all around. Join these two separate sets, these two separate intervals with a union symbol, and that's your domain.